If you're thinking about starting a lawn care business, this is the video that I wish existed before I started. This is day 2. I'm trying to post every day. The most important thing I'd think is when you bid a job, you got to make sure that you're doing it for the job, not the hour. Because you can get in there and you bid somebody like, 40, $50 for an hour or whatever, or 2 hours. And then you get in there and you get it done in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And then they're going to be like, well, why am I paying you so much when it only took you 10 minutes? Well, that's because we got the mower, we got the gas, we got the trucks, we got everything, we got the insurance. I mean, we got to pay for everything that we can with the little time that we have. We got to squeeze as many jobs into the day as we can. So when you bid somebody, you really want to just bid it by the job. That way you can get as many as you can in. That's basically it for that. And it can go the opposite too. I mean, yeah, and I learned that the hard way by going out to a big acreage, quoting them 30, $40. Get out there, takes about 2 hours. I'm like, oh my God, this is my whole freaking day. So that would have been, normally like an $80, $90 job. So that was one mistake there. Another, we got a trailer park. We do. Normally, they're pretty small lots. I probably charge 20 to $30, for a residential lot. So the trailer park company is like, well, we have all these extra empty lots, and I'm like, well, they're usually $20 a lot, and they're like, well, that's going to be $400 or $500 a week to mow, and I'm like, that's how much the normal company would charge you, but then they came back with like, way less, $150 every 2 weeks, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably not going to apply, but I went ahead and did it just because I'm nice and I didn't want to turn anything down. And it took me about an hour with me and another guy doing each side. Takes us about an hour and 15 minutes to get it all done. Generally, we charge about $30 for, small to medium sized yards, and then about 35 to 40 for bigger yards. And then out in the country, if it's going to take an hour or so or an hour and a half, we usually charge about 80 or $90. But those little ones in town, they only take about 15 minutes, and our town's pretty small. We got about 5,000 to 6,000 people, so town's very small. We just drive around. We can get probably 5 to 8 yards done within 3 hours. So it's not a huge deal. I like to keep real cheap so that the less fortunate people can afford us. There are the bigger guys in town that charge, $45 to $75 for a small yard. Yeah, and that takes me to the other thing where if you don't have a good trailer, you got to be careful. You got to know what to do when the trailer breaks down. For me, I had a plan. My buddy had a trailer, but he was using it for a couple days. So what I did, just drove it around town. I didn't care. Put my weed eater on my lap or on the side, whatever. Drove it up and down the street to the different jobs. Easy peasy. The whole town's less than a mile wide, so it was super easy to get, 4 or 5 jobs done that day, the couple days. The only thing is the people out of town that we normally service, they had to wait until I got my loaner trailer. And like I said, I try to keep it cheap, $30, $40 minimum. There was a time where there was 2 houses in a row that this elderly lady had, and she was about ready to get, fined by the city. Her grass was literally 18 inches tall easily. Normally, the longer the grass, the more you have to charge because it eats up your blades, hurts your belt, everything, your motor, wear and tear on your mower. That would have been easily $100 job probably, and I only charged her $30, and she was happy with that, and everything was great. So you just got to be careful. I mean, it's good to help the community out, helps your reputation. She put a good word for us, helps us get other clients, and it's just good karma all around. Yeah. And yeah, you don't have to be the cheapest forever. I mean, we started charging some of the newer clients a lot, $10, $15 more than we would the previous, because, gas prices go up. And um, once you start, getting your quality of work out there, people start understanding that you're reputable and all that. We still try to keep it as low as we can, but we're still $15, $20 cheaper than the next cheapest guy. So that's a bonus for us, because we're getting lots of clients, and a lot of people that can't afford lawn care, they look to us to help them out. 'Cause yeah, that lawn care customer that, finds you one time and keeps you going for years, that's worth more than 10 customers that just use you one time. You got to keep your reputation going, keep the momentum, and they help you by word of mouth. They spread the word. They get, you know, they post on Facebook. I constantly get, we got local Facebook groups, right, for the town. They'll post on there, hey, is there anybody mowing yards in town? I'm looking for lawn care, whatever like that. I get 5, 10 people tagging me every time. Travis Roberts, he'll do it. He's cheap, reliable, and most of the time, I beat everybody to the punch, because anytime I'm tagged, I message somebody right away, because I'm pretty much a badass. No, because I get tagged, I message people right away, because I know, like, the first people to message, they get the job. That gives me another example. There was a lady on there that she was asking for quotes, and I messaged her. I said, hey, $30 to mow that yard. That includes weed eating and everything. And she texted me back and said, yeah, I got some other people that are coming to look at it, but I'm going to take you, because I didn't have to go back and forth 100 times asking for things. You told me everything up front, and it was easy. So she's a customer now. We've mowed her yard about 7 times this season. So that's great. And yeah, it's not glamorous. I mean, some days you're mowing in 95-degree weather or more, but sometimes it sprinkles on you. You just got to keep going. A lot of times in this area, it'll rain for several days in a row, and sometimes you got to get out there when it's wet, even if it hurts your mower blades. People need their yard mowed, and a lot of them are every couple weeks. So if the grass is tall and it's raining a lot, you got to just get out there and get it done. And yeah, it's not glamorous, but it's yours. And yeah, I try to get everything done, go out about 8:30, 9:30 in the morning. Try to be done by 1 or 2. That way I can get home, spend time with the kiddos, pick up my 3-year-old from daycare, got my 11-year-old and 7-year-old starting school soon. So I want to be done by 3 o'clock, at least by the latest, so then I could pick them up from school, hang out with them a while, take them to their activities. The oldest one has volleyball starting, so I'd like to make sure I'm at the games and all that. So, and then on the weekends, we got the party rental business. Sometimes we do stuff during the week, but generally it's, on the weekends. I got a big one coming up this weekend for a relative. So that's something that you don't really hear a lot about in the party rental business, is people don't talk about it. They don't talk about that enough, is, you got relatives and friends, and they're always wanting to book something for free or for a discount. And generally, yeah, you got to do that, especially for close friends, like, your sisters, kids or whatever. You got to get out there, and provide the bounce houses, because you're the bounce house guy. So, the cool uncle. Anyway, I'm Travis Roberts. This is Travis Roberts Unfiltered. And please like and subscribe, comment. I'm going to try to post again tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes good. Thank you much. Have a good one.